Hello, everyone. I'm Luna. Welcome back to English Station, where we make learning English simple, natural, and fun. I'm super glad you decided to join me today because I've got something really valuable for you. Today, we're going on a journey around the world. Today's journey is going to be a little different. You're not just going to learn English. You're going to feel it, live it, and imagine yourself using it. From the moment you land in a new country until the moment you head back home. This is real practical English for travel. Whether you're planning a trip abroad, want to practice English in real-life travel situations, or just love learning how to speak English confidently in different places, this video is perfect for you. By the end of this lesson, you'll know what to say at the airport, in a taxi, at your hotel, in restaurants, and even when you get lost. And I'll include example conversations and pronunciation tips too. So get comfortable and picture this with me. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our English learning lessons. Now, grab a notebook or just relax and listen, and let's get into it. You have just landed in a new country. The seatbelt sign goes off. People are standing up, grabbing their bags, stretching their legs. You take a deep breath. It's your first time here, and you're feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. You walk off the plane, follow the signs, and here you are, the airport. And now, you need to speak English. Don't worry, I'm right here with you. You walk up to the check-in counter before your flight, or maybe you're checking in for a connection. The person behind the desk greets you. You smile and say, "Hi, I would like to check in. My name is..." And then you give your name. Confident. Clear. They might ask, "Can I see your passport?" You hand it over. Then they will ask, "Are you checking any bags?" You could say, "Yes, I have one suitcase," or "No, just this, carry on." They might also ask, "Do you prefer a window or aisle seat?" Simple response, "Window, please," or "Aisle, please." You choose what you like. And just like that, you've already used 5 English phrases, and your journey hasn't even started yet. You move to security, and someone says, "Laptops in a separate bin, please." You nod, maybe say, "Got it." Or if you don't understand something, just smile and say, "Could you repeat that, please?" You don't have to say everything perfectly. Just be polite and calm. That's the secret. Now, after you get off your flight and go through the gates, it's time to face immigration. This is the part that makes a lot of people nervous, but it's actually simpler than it seems. The officer might not smile, but don't let that scare you. They'll ask you a few standard questions. What's the purpose of your visit? You reply, "I'm here on vacation," or "I'm here for a conference." How long will you stay? You say 10 days or 2 weeks. Where will you stay? You answer, "At a hotel in the city center," or just show your reservation on your phone. If they ask, "Do you have a return ticket?" you can say, "Yes, here it is." They stamp your passport, and you're in. Congratulations! First challenge completed. Next stop, getting out of the airport. You walk outside, and you need a ride to your hotel. You see taxis lined up, or maybe you're calling an Uber. Let's go with the taxi first. You walk up to the driver and say, "Hi, can you take me to this address?" and show the screen. If you're curious about the price, ask, "How much will it cost?" And if you're in a country where meters are used, ask, "Can you turn on the meter, please?" If you're using a ride app, always double-check before you get in the car. Say, "Hi, is this for Luna?" Just to be safe. Then hop in, sit back, and watch the city roll by. Now you've arrived at your hotel. You step inside, walk to the reception desk, and the person behind the counter says, "Hello, welcome." You smile and say, "Hi, I have a reservation under Luna." They might ask, "Can I see your passport?" Again, "No problem. You've done this already." If they say, "Your room will be ready at 2 p.m." and it's still early, you can ask, "Can I leave my bags here?" Or, "Is there a lounge I can wait in?" Once you get your room key, you can also ask questions like, "Is breakfast included?" Or, "What time is checkout?" Everything is going smoothly. You drop your bags in your room, freshen up a bit, and guess what? It's time to eat. You head out and find a nice little restaurant. A waiter greets you at the door. You say, "Table for one, please," or "Table for two." You sit down, relax, and ask, "Can I see the menu?" Maybe you're in the mood for something new, but you're not sure what to get. Ask, "What do you recommend?" If they say a dish you're not familiar with, you can ask, "What's in it?" Or, "Is it spicy?" Let's say you're ready. You say, "I'd like the chicken curry, please." If you don't want something in the dish, just say, "Can I have it without onions?" Or, "No peanuts, please." At the end of your meal, you wave slightly and say, "Excuse me, can I have the bill, please?" The waiter might ask, "Cash or card?" You say, "Card is fine," or "Cash, please." And if the service was good, leave a tip and say, "Thank you. That was delicious." Feeling full and happy, you head out to explore the city. You're walking around and suddenly, you're not sure where you are. It's okay. This is where polite English comes in. You walk up to someone and say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" That little phrase, "excuse me," is like magic. You might ask, "Where is the nearest train station?" Or, "How do I get to the museum?" If the person says, "It's just down that street, turn left," you nod, smile, and say, "Thank you so much." Even if you don't catch every word, the tone helps you understand. Later, you pass by a cute little shop. Time to grab some souvenirs. You pick up a small item, maybe a magnet or a t-shirt, and ask, "How much is this?" If it doesn't have a price tag, don't worry. Ask, "Do you have this in a different color?" Or, "Can I try this on?" if it's clothing. And yes, if the shop allows it, you can ask, "Can I get a discount?" Or say, "Is this your best price?" But always smile. Politeness opens more doors than money ever will. You buy a few things, maybe practice a little more small talk, and head back to your hotel feeling proud. You spoke English. You asked questions. You understood answers. And most importantly, you did it on your own. The next few days, everything gets easier. You use those same phrases at the train station, at cafes, when booking tickets for a show. Every conversation boosts your confidence a little more. But eventually, it's time to go home. You pack your things, check out of your hotel. "I'd like to check out, please," and head to the airport. Back at the terminal, you ask, "Where is gate A12?" Or, "Is this the check-in line for flight 482? If your flight's delayed, someone might say, "It's been pushed back an hour." And if you've lost something, hey, it happens, say, "Excuse me, I lost my bag. Can you help me?" You board the plane, sit down, and smile. You did it. You traveled the world in English. And maybe you weren't perfect. Maybe you made a few grammar mistakes or forgot a word or two. But you communicated. You connected. And that's what language is all about. So here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to be fluent to be understood. You just need to be clear, kind, and willing to try. You now have the phrases, the structure, the confidence, and the next time you travel, and there will be a next time, you won't be starting from zero. You'll be starting from experience. If you found this journey helpful, share it with someone who's planning their next adventure. Let them know they can do it too. And if you want more lessons like this, real world English you can actually use, make sure you stay tuned to English Station. Wherever you go next, Paris, Tokyo, New York, or Cape Town, I'll be right here with you, helping you speak with confidence. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Luna, wishing you safe travels, open skies, and all the English you need to explore the world. Take care, and I'll see you on the next ride.